Hi, I'm Kendall. I'm here to talk about the three influences or employee training developments that stand out as being highly influential for the Texas Legends. I did my paper on the Texas Legends. They're a G League team, basketball minor league team affiliated with the Dallas Mavericks. Um, Before I talk about the three influences, just some things that I was learning about employee learning in general is there's three components of learning. It's a formal training and employee development, knowledge management, and informal learning, and learning with human capital. Those three components are huge to an employee in general, and understanding those things is important. A little bit about the Texas Legends, just to go into background of why my three influences are what they are. When looking at a Texas Legends organization, you could look at it two ways. You can look from the player side when it comes to recruiting players, bringing them in, focusing on getting championships, that sort of thing. Or you can flip side and focus on the staff members, the team, bringing in employees, and what they need to do for the organization. On my paper, I did both, but for this influential and employee training, I'm going to focus on the employees and the organization. So, when breaking down the three influences, the first one that I'm going to talk about would be having a concentration strategy. So this concentration strategy, it's basically what a concentration strategy is. It's designed for skilled workers that come and usually are from the existing workforce. So they might come in as a new employee somewhere else, but they're typically within the department, which I think would apply great to the Texas Legends because, like in my paper on the recruitment section, I talked about how, especially in sports, they tend to bring employees in-house. Like the majority of the time it's coming from somewhere in the company, or even like with us, the Texas Legends, you can get moved up to the Dallas Mavericks because they tend to pull from our organization. And so a lot of times developing staff in-house is a huge advantage, especially the Texas Legends would want to use for their employees in training because, like I said in my paper, recruitment, yes, it is from outside, but even if it is, it's in the sports industry itself, and it's usually from even another team in the organization, so it's not as a new of a hiring process or anything like that. My next influence Texas Legends would benefit would be a staff involvement, especially in sports. Seeing managers and general managers developing in the training process and helping with these employees goes a really long way, especially like for me, I was an intern, and watching my general manager help us set up the gym ourselves, and watching him do just the same work that I'm doing, it just made it like, wow, like he's willing to do it all. And that just goes a long way for your employees, and I think it really benefits the company, especially like where I came from at Texas Legends. And finally, the third, I would say, is marketing training. Employees tend to overlook training, especially for companies, because they're just ready to come in and start doing work. They're like over the training, and I think marketing training and showing how important it is just a huge thing, especially in the sports industry, because you have a lot of people coming and going, and training is a huge part of that. And I understand like you're in house, and like I said, they kind of coincide. This skilled workforce with the concentration strategy of developing inside, you still need to have that training aspect, because even if you're moving jobs or doing something different, it's important to understand what you're doing and how it's done, even though it's different than what you were doing before. So yeah, comment and let me know ideas. Thanks.